If you're new to Jacksonville or thinking about moving to the area, you might be a bit overwhelmed with how huge this city is. Anytime you move to a city like Jacksonville, it's probably going to take you a little bit of time to fully understand the personality and find interesting things to do in the city. And that's why in today's video, we're giving you 20 things to know about Jacksonville to help you better understand our city. Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Taylor. I'm a realtor here in Jacksonville and I specialize with helping people make the move to the area. If you're interested with getting connected with myself or someone on our team, please feel free to reach out to us at info@theroccogroup.com. We'd love to help you find your dream home here in Jax. Now, on to the first thing to know about Jacksonville. And number one actually has to do with what you can see behind me, the St. Johns River. The St. Johns River actually runs directly through our city and flows north and empties into the Atlantic Ocean in Mayport. And on to number two, Jacksonville actually has multiple downtown areas. You can find actual downtown, San Marco, Riverside, Avondale, Murray Hill, and Springfield. All these areas have different things to offer. For example, San Marco is known for its Spanish architecture, Riverside is very trendy, lots of fun restaurants, and then downtown Jacksonville, of course, is known for the home of our Jacksonville Jaguars. And for our third point, we've mentioned this in other videos, but we always meet new people that don't know. Jacksonville is the largest city in the contiguous U.S. in landmass and actually the most populous in Florida. Which brings us to number four. With so many people living here and a large river running directly through the city, Jacksonville is home to many bridges. Some major ones include the Matthews Bridge and the Main Street Bridge, which you can actually see right behind me here. And for any runners watching, you might be interested to know Jacksonville hosts a 15K every year called the Gate River Run, which actually goes over two of these bridges. So the fifth thing we want you to know about Jacksonville is that it is not very walkable or bikeable. You can certainly find walkable neighborhoods in Jax, but as a whole, traveling around the city, you will definitely need to have a car to live here. And on to number six, Jacksonville is actually located pretty far north in Florida, which means you'll be able to get to the Georgia state line in about 35 minutes from downtown. And on that same note for number seven, Jacksonville actually has quite a bit of seasonality due to it being far north in the state. A lot of people don't know, but Jacksonville does get a little cold in the winter. Of course, you can enjoy the beautiful summers, but you should hang on to a coat or two for that 1 week of the year that it could get a little chilly. Moving on to number eight, this might excite you or disappoint you to know, but Jacksonville tends to be quiet in the evenings after businesses close. You might find that around here, businesses close earlier than other major cities. And with that, you can expect the city to be a little quiet and have more of a low-key feeling after 8 p.m. On to number nine, of course, Jacksonville is known for the Jaguars, but we actually hosted Super Bowl number 39 back in 2005. Now, despite hosting a Super Bowl, the Jacksonville Jaguars have sadly never made it to a Super Bowl, but the fans here are super enthusiastic and we're waiting for the day that we get there. While the Jags bring out a lot of fanfare in the city, we also have a lot of college football fans here. Which brings us to fact number 10. The Florida-Georgia game is annually played here at the Jags Stadium. This is a highly anticipated event for lots of college fans and brings a lot of hype to the city every year. On to the 11th thing to know about Jacksonville. The Cummer Art Museum offers free admissions during selected times on Tuesdays and Fridays. Perhaps one of the best places to see art is at the Cummer Museum. Now, people don't just come here for the art exhibits. There's also a beautiful botanical gardens that you have to check out. And don't forget to check their website because these dates and times for free admissions are always subject to change. You might already know this next point, but here in Jacksonville, we have a wide variety of wildlife in the area. You can see dolphins in the St. Johns River and oftentimes at the beach. We of course have alligators, but they aren't as common as you might think. You'll definitely be able to spot them in some areas, mostly nature preserves. Black racer snakes are also very common here. You might see one in your backyard, but don't worry, they won't harm you as long as you don't bother them. Keeping with the theme of wildlife, number 13. The Jacksonville Zoo has one of the top 5 exhibits in the U.S., the Land of the Tiger. This is a great day trip to take with friends or family. Be sure to check it out. And on to number 14, Jacksonville has a ton of grocery stores for you to choose from. With 28 Publix, 2 Whole Foods, 2 Costco's, and 2 Trader Joe's, you'll have options for groceries just about anywhere you go in the city. On the note of convenience, you're going to want to know more about our next point, the St. John's Town Center. The Town Center is one of the largest outdoor shopping areas that you'll find until you get to Orlando. It offers a bunch of big box retailers and luxury stores such as Apple, Gucci, and even Tesla. But you will also find more common stores such as Target and many chain food restaurants in the area. And you should know, many locals tend to try to avoid this place during the busier times and late evenings and the weekends to avoid traffic. So keep this in mind if you're commuting around the area. That brings us to number 16. There is surprisingly no outlet shopping here in the Jacksonville area. Your next closest option is in St. Augustine, which is about 30 minutes to an hour depending on where you're driving from in Jacksonville. And on 217, there are free parking options if you are a resident of Atlantic Beach, Neptune Beach, or Jacksonville Beach. Now it depends where you live and you will need to register, but it is a major benefit if you happen to live in the area. You'd actually be surprised at how many locals don't actually know about this one. Okay, now moving on to number 18, you can actually have a fire on the beaches in Atlantic Beach. With a permit, you can enjoy a fire on the beach with friends and family. This is a really fun and relaxing thing to do, especially while the sun is setting and it's cooling down. And for number 19, you can actually drive on the beach here at Huguenot Park. That's right, you can actually take your car on the beach at this park. This is a Florida tradition that is becoming less common. And lastly, for the 20th thing to know about Jacksonville, our city has nearly 400 parks. Of course, many of these parks are what you typically think of: green spaces, public parks, and free to the public. However, the city also maintains a bunch of other types of parks, such as boat ramps, golf courses, tennis courts, and historical sites. Well, that wraps up our video of 20 things to know about Jacksonville. What did you guys think of our list? Comment down below and let us know. Once again, if you're looking to move to Jacksonville, you're definitely going to want to get connected with a top team of local experts. So shoot us an email at info@theroccogroup.com. Like if you found this video helpful, subscribe for more great content all around Northeast Florida, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.